typo errors, but when we feed a RPA process or automation process for that, like it will not error out. Okay, and the employee satisfaction is more in the RPA. Then we have like Mulesoft RPA key highlights. So what are those? Like Mulesoft RPA is present on the Cloud Hub, just like our Anypoint platform. We have here is any RPA manager, where we can like easily onboard customers or RPA process, so that like it's very user friendly type. Then we have like RPA automation we can use as API. So that, what does this means? It's like we can reuse that RP automation in our API, and that can
Shivam, can you unmute yourself? It just got muted.
sorry.
Mhm.
So till when I completed?
You can just continue from here only.
Okay. So then we have MuleSoft lifecycle phases. It's just like our MuleSoft lifecycle, like any which we are doing for Anypoint or APIs. So we have like evaluate phase, design phase, build phase, test phase, production, and operate. Okay. So in evaluate phase, basically we are using the process evaluation module, which are present in our MuleSoft RPA manager. So in this phase, we will decide whether this particular process need a automation or not. Okay, or will it affect like in costing or not? It's a valuable to automate this process or not. So all these things we will do in the evaluation phase. Then we have the design phase. In design phase, we will create all the necessary step to cover that particular automation process. What like if we can say example for a website, we need to download a Excel, then we need to read that Excel, then we need to fill all those data into the website, okay, or ERP system. So all those steps should be mentioned in the design phase. Okay, so you can see this below diagram which we create in a design phase. This is basically a BPMN, okay, format. So in that it's very user friendly, or when once we create the design, so we can import this particular diagram to our build. Okay, it's just like if you can relate with RAML, it's just like RAML, but there's little difference. Like in RAML we need to write everything. Here we have just a drag and drop, and we can just add those whatever component we need to add for our processing, like automation processing. We can add that in that diagram itself, and these are some elements or key symbol for that. So this particular circle will denote like a start event, then we have end event, then we have a gateway. We can use this as a if else condition as well. Then whatever present in this square bracket with this single setting sign, then it's a bot task. And then whatever present in this uh, square symbol with this we can say like main symbol, then it's a user task. Okay, so this is all about design phase. Then we have a build phase. So all the business logic and we need to write in the build phase. It's just like our Anypoint Studio. So we have here is RPA builder. Okay, then after it we have a test phase. We need to check like all the necessary use cases are passed with this automation process or not. And then we have a production phase. Once the testing phase is complete, we can move our bot to the production phase. And after that we have the operate phase, where we can like we need to monitor our bot. Let's say if in future if any change in the UI, then it will affect our bot or RPA process, because it's working on a static thing. If we can change the UI, then it will impact our processing, so we have to monitor and manage for that in our operating phase. Okay, now what are the components of MuleSoft RPA? So we have mainly three components, which are RPA manager, RPA recorder, RPA builder. Okay, so in RPA manager we have all these things like evaluating the process, designing the process, testing, and production. Then we have the RPA recorder. For this RPA recorder is just simply record everything, like record your screen and create a design for that. Then we have RP builder. All the build part we need to complete in this RP builder part. Okay. These are the steps like to automate any process from start to finish. First is like prerequisites. So for this we have like proper permission. Whatever process we are doing, the bot has the user access and all those things. And if you are creating a bot, then you should have the anypoint RP manager access. Okay. Then we have evaluation. Evaluate a process for automation. It's just this thing we need to do in the evaluation phase. So these are the steps which we talk in this life cycle itself. Okay. Then we need to create a automation project. After that, design a BPMN diagram for the automation. It's step 4 is a part of designing. Once this design is complete, then we will build the automation from that BPMN diagram itself. Okay, I will show you all these steps one by one in the demo. Then we can test the automation and then deploy the automation and manage and monitor of the automation. So today, in today's session, we will more focus on this evaluate, design, and build part. Okay, these three parts. After this steps, like I have attached all those links in this PPT. After this session, I can share with you. These all are Mulesoft links, so you can do the step by step like a process to create your first RPA bot. Okay. Then now we have a demo. So if you have any question, then feel free to ask.
So just one question here. So like how the bots are created in MuleSoft RPA platform. So is it like is it is there any scripting language like Python or any such language is used, or like it's purely done as an integration?
No, no, like it's not a programming language. It's just a drag draw functionality. So I will show you the
Mhm.
step by step to create a one bot. Okay. So
Oh,
with the RPA manager in this demo session.
sure.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So one second. Let me just log into the RPA manager. Then I will show you. Okay. So before going to the demo, I will show you some screenshot which I attached as a part of demo. Then I will show you how we can do this. Okay. So you can see this is my RPA manager. So in this, it's like a home page for the Anypoint MuleSoft. Then in this part, you can see this highlighted part is automation. If you go to this RPA manager, then you will see a screen something like this. Okay. In this download application part, you can download the RPA recorder and RPA builder for like developing the bot. Then we have in the left side, you can see this.
Shivam, sorry
Yeah.
to interrupt. Lakshmi has a question. Is it available for free to try?
No, no. Like if your company is a like a partner with MuleSoft, then you can ask your company to like give you the access for that RP manager. Otherwise, it's not like any point. It's not like our Anypoint Studio. Okay.
Shivam,
Yes.
can you maximize your screen, please?
No.
I mean, I'm not sure. Is it for everyone? It's coming little.
Masum, can we maximize this?
1 second, let me just check.
Yeah. Shivam, since you're discussing this, right? Meanwhile, can you talk about what all prerequisites required for having the RPA RPA knowledge, right? So what all things required for these things? I mean, I joined little bit late, but I'm not sure whether you guys are already discussed.
Okay. So like you want a prerequisite to start the RPA knowledge, right? Like RPA,
Yeah,
how to
yeah.
start
RPA
RPA.
journey, before starting RPA journey, what all things are required?
I guess like you don't need any like mules like sorry programming language knowledge. You just need a
Mm-hmm,
basic understanding how
mm-hmm,
the like you need a complete understanding what manual tasks you are doing. Okay,
mm-hmm.
once that understanding is complete, like what all the actions are complete, then you can create the bot for that. And to create the bot you don't need any programming language. It's just a drag and drop functionality. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and in that you have like all those when I will show you the RPA builder, then I will show you like all those tools. So in that you will find all those tools, something like how to click on website, you will get a click web element. How to download that, you will get a like download web element, something like this. You will get all those tool in the left hand side for that RPA builder tool. Okay.
Perfect, perfect.
Yeah. Asum, can we maximize this?
Shivam, actually, that is on your end. Can you just press F5 if you're using that PPT screens?
1 second. Oh, I'm not sure.
Just do slideshow.
Shivam, did you share the screen or entire your? I mean, but this is okay. It's okay, but I think same. I don't see any difference.
Yeah, it's same now.
Hmm.
Can you just go back? Just pause the slideshow. Can you just do zoom in over there? Yeah, plus.
It will like
No, that is not going to help. Yeah,
yes.
no, that is not
Mhm.
going to help. Uh,
Let me just check.
Stop sharing and Shivam and try one more time. Stop
Okay.
sharing completely and try now. Say entire screen.
Oh, okay. Hey, Ashish. So you joined. I thought like I listen your voice somewhere. Now I understand. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought like I connected with this person, but I'm not sure who is this. Now I just
Okay, okay. We are from the same family.
yes.
Don't do that, Shivam. Ashish, I mean,
Hmm?
why did you recognize Ashish here? Come on.
Uh,
And some of the content like I saw from the Ashish video itself.
Now
Okay, now
see, much better now. Much
yes,
better. Yeah, see, we help each other. See?
yes, right.
Okay, bye. Take care.
Yeah, okay. So this is our like Mulesoft platform homepage. Then you will see this automation RPA manager option here. You can go to this RPA manager. Then you will see RPA manager homepage, and in this you can see this download application. From this download application, you can download the recorder and builder RPA builder. After that, in the left side we have all these phases like process evaluation, process automation, process operation, and process monitoring. So in this this process evaluation is our evaluating phase, where we need to decide whether we need to like do the RPA like we need to automate this process or not. Okay, then simply you need to just create this process. You can give the name and description. After that, 1 second, who is controlling my screen?
I'm not controlling, man.
No one is
One
controlling
second.
your screen.
Yeah,
One
Shivam,
second.
Shivam. Meanwhile, you're discussing, right?
Hmm.
My intention of joining this session was to, when you discuss with the client, right? Sorry if
Hmm.
I'm, cutting you out. When you discuss something with the client, right? That time, client will be asking, this is the process we have. Can we automate this process by using RPA? Is there any other way to implement it, or is it the right way to invest in RPA? So this kind of questions we are getting from clients a lot of time. Okay.
Yes, yes.
So that time, how you decide that? Okay, is it possible? First question will be, is it possible in RPA? Then, as an expert, we need to guide them that yes, this is possible in RPA, but is it worth to implement in RPA? Right? So
Yes.
that's these two questions are very tricky when client asks us, right? Because they are looking at the budget side. So that
Right. Right.
time when this evaluation process comes to the picture, right? That time we need to decide, is it really worth to implement RPA? Is possible in RPA, but so that how you tackle that kind of questions.
Right. So basically, like for if client asks something like this, then we can ask them for, like, we can ask our business to do the evaluation with them. Okay. So in this evaluation phase, if one second, if I have this, yeah. So these all are the qualifiers, okay, and benefits for this, for like if I need to do the automation for that particular thing, then we can have all these qualifier and benefit, and this is our process matrix, which will decide that particular or a particular thing need to automate or not. Let's say if this process matrix is going like on the red side, then it's like bit typical, or like we can decide whether we need to do or not. But if it's on the green side, then yes, it's completely yes from our side to do the to do the automation for that process.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So after that, like, and one more thing I have in this screenshot. Yeah. So we can add these cost thing as well, and the month effort, like what all the, like when we are doing the manual thing, like what are the costs to company, and what all the efforts, like company employees are doing for to complete that manual processing. Okay. So we have this option as well here in the evaluation phase. After that, once our evaluation is complete, then you can see this particular like button, which if you press to this button, it can start your automation. Then we are in this process automation phase. Okay. After this, you can see the status for this. Let's say this extract demo, excel extract demo is in design phase. I can open this, and it will show something like this. Okay. So once your design is complete, then you can publish it and move to the build phase. So you can see this particular is in build phase now. And then after this build phase is complete, you can import this thing in your RPA builder. Okay. So this is your RP builder. So now let me open this thing, RPA manager.
Shivam, before moving on, Lakshmi again has one question. She's asking, really, is specific to UI web projects only, or is it useful for our normal MuleSoft integration projects?
I believe it's like for UI based projects, but let's say if you have the normal integration, then you can reuse the particular automation process in your integration, but it cannot do like complete integration part.
Yeah, and one point I want to add here, Shivam. So RPA, I think, as per my knowledge, it's not feasible for the systems where MFA is enabled. Okay.
Right, right,
So if MFA is enabled, then it's not. But it is useful when you are trying to log into legacy systems where you need username, password. That can be possible. But MFA is enabled, then RPA is not the solution for that.
correct, correct.
Lakshmi.
Ashish, just to put my points here. So
Mm-hmm.
myself, Shivani, I've been working as an RPA developer for over 6 years now.
Okay.
However, I haven't explored MuleSoft RPA,
Mm-hmm.
but I have worked with UiPath, Power Automate, and Blue Prism itself.
Mm-hmm.
So adding to your points on MFA, what I have worked on is, as you said, MFA we cannot automate. But if it is an authentication where where we want to enter an OTP, for example, using some
Mm-hmm.
email, right?
Mm-hmm.
Suppose we enter the credentials and we receive an email with
Mm-hmm.
the OTP over some email, email ID. So there I have automated, like in my recent use case only. So what we
Mm-hmm.
have done there is, after entering the credentials, we monitor the email on which we will be receiving the OTP. So we have an option there to monitor the email body, email ID. So configuring that, we can monitor that email, and once we receive, suppose that email using any subject, email subject or email ID, from which email are we receiving that. So using that, we can extract the OTP from there and enter it in the our login system. Okay.
Perfect,
So
perfect.
yeah, so if it is an OTP based login, we can do that. But suppose if it is any authenticator application which we will have to use, there it will be an issue with RPA, because
Yeah, yeah.
that would
That,
be changing
that's
every
what that's what I
second.
was talking about. Yes, this
Yeah.
is
Just
possible
to
because
add, guys, just to
hmm,
add, I mean, what Shivani said.
hmm,
See, I mean, I know, and I guess everybody has done this, that this verification from the email, reading and getting an email. And the problem is with those things is that they are quite haphazard. They're not a streamlined process which will ensure that's a foolproof method to do any
Yeah.
sort of authentication. Right? OTP will come, but how late it will come, in which section it will go, that becomes a challenge actually.
Yeah, yeah. So in that case,
Right.
we will have to configure and handle it a lot.
Correct.
But if in terms of, yeah, but if if you do not have any other option, and client wants it to automate, so instead of just going ahead and saying no, I think we can just configure it properly, handle it, and maybe in hypercare period we will have to check it again and again. Unless and until it is fully stabilized, we cannot just move ahead. But if
Correct.
it is an authentication based on any application, or clicking like I'm not a robot, so that I think we cannot do with RPF.
yeah. So Shivani, the
Yeah,
points, all inputs are valid. Okay.
yeah,
When client asks for the automation, they are looking for the accuracy, right? How
yeah.
accurate that solution will be. So OTP, as Shiva mentioned, right? How long it will take, right? It's based
Yeah,
on your
yeah.
network traffic and all that, right? Which
Yes,
section?
yes.
But that accuracy, if is not above 90%, no, that solution nobody will accept. So till 90, below 90%, nobody is accepting that RPA
Yes,
solution,
correct,
right?
correct.
So giving workaround, I don't think in automation it will be. It has to be perfect, right? The
Yeah,
timing has
yeah.
to be perfect.
Right, right.
Yeah, good, good, good. Yeah, go ahead, Shivam. We are hijacking your your session. Go ahead.
Okay, okay. So this is our like RPA manager. So let me go to this process evaluation, and I will create a small process. Okay, let's create this. Let's say, okay, I'm just showing like how we can create a evaluation. Okay, then Ashish, here like we can add all those manual activities, like how many hours when we are doing the manual task, like how many hour it's taking, what are the cost, and what is the frequency of like per month. So let me just add something. We can say we are spending $20. One, okay. So let me add the category. And these are the qualifiers. Okay, so we need to like uh, adjust this as it's like what is the nature of work. It's a rule based, so we can increase it, and you can see this this matrix is going towards the green side. Okay, so if we go for the input output, it's a structural when stable release. So we can say this stability data type is text and number. Then we have output quality, complexity, maybe this, risk is this. Okay, so you
No,
can see, yeah.
that's where Shivam. That's where my question is. How you decided this stability? How you decided data type, right? So how you drag this much?
So
What is
like
your understanding? So
so
did you see that PDF first and then you
yes,
decided,
so we
or
need to this
hmm,
all these all things we need to like discuss with client, like what is the PDF, what is the manual process, everything, and then we can decide like what is the complexity for that particular process. Okay,
hmm,
once we
hmm,
have that discovery session, after that we can do these things. Okay,
hmm.
and then we just save this part.
because this is not only cost, Shivam. Okay,
Hmm.
so there is a license cost involved. There is
Yes,
a
right, right.
the
Like
bot
so many
cost
things
involved,
here. And we
and
have the
that's where we need
server
to
cost as well.
decide. Yes,
Hmm.
exactly, exactly. And right
Server
now it's
cost.
only supporting Windows, right?
Right. It's supporting only Windows right
Yeah, that is also one thing.
now. Okay.
Then we need to
Then
calculate everything, and then that we need to give to client. So that's
correct.
where I'm working on this kind of projects, but yeah, that's where the challenge comes. So convincing
You
client for
shifted from
RPA.
MuleSoft to RPA.
Huh? Sorry.
You shifted from MuleSoft to RPA.
See, if you want to be in Epicero, then you need to be everywhere.
Right. Right. Okay. Once like your process is present here, then you can send this for the approval. Okay. Like for
Hmm.
this particular demo, I am the manager, so I can approve this. Otherwise, it will go to your like higher authority or manager. So let me just add my name here. Okay, it's complete. So it may available in my backlog task. So this is our PDF demo Shiva Meetup. Okay. So if I click here, like it will go for the designing. So let me just start automation. So these all are permission which I need for this. So let me just add all these.
So here you are playing all the roles, right?
Yes,
Basically,
yes, yes,
you could have done, would have built a team first, and then you would have come here, right?
yes. Right, right,
That is what the process.
right.
Yeah. So add those things also, Shivam. It will be better, clear picture for everyone.
Okay.
So right now you are playing all the roles: manager,
Right, right.
designer,
Right now
builder,
I am the admin
all.
for this.
Yeah, that's important to tell that there are different roles here. There
Right.
will be other team members also, and those will be playing other roles.
Yes. And like this approval is going to the manager itself. So like right now I just approve this, but normally manager can do that thing, or you can say architect. Okay, now it's completed. It may be visible in my process now. So we can see this like status for this like phase is design phase. If I click here, it will come for this design. Okay, now I can just, so these all are the symbol which I tell you in the PPT. Okay, so it's a start one, it's like end event, and it's like intermittent event. This is maybe scheduler, yes, time boundary event. Then a user, create a user task, and then we have this is like a bot task. Okay, so let me just add here read PDF. Okay, for now I'm just adding this. You can one second. So you can just like click here and add any of these symbols. Okay, for your design perspective. So we have only this part. Then if you publish this, it will go to the build part. Okay, let me just publish this. And here like application, you can add the application which your process needs. Let's say I need a Google Chrome, so I can add those applications here. Okay, release to build. Now you can see your design is present in the build section. Now you can open your RPA builder, and in this repository explorer part, you will get all your projects. Okay, so we have created this one, right?
Shivam,
Yes.
so these applications, so Only at the design phase you can add. I mean, build phase there is
Yeah,
no
yeah,
way to add those.
we can add here also.
Yeah, that's what. Okay.
Yes. Okay. So like this is my design, so we can just import this. And if I click here, so you can see below we have like workflow initialization, then activity workflow, and then we have the error handling part. Okay, so we can say this as a workflow finalization. So all your logic will be written in this activity workflow. Okay, and then in the starting we have the initialization, so you can you can add the activity parameters from here. It will act as a global variable, and then whatever parameter you can add here, you can just initialize those parameter in this section. Okay, in your, all those variables present in here, like available parameters, then you can just drag and drop which all parameters you need to use in your workflow. Okay, so let me just show you one of the demo for this, and I will explain you what we have done here. So this first process, what it is doing is it's downloading the Excel from ERP. Okay. So to down what action we need to do. Let me just show you the manual workaround for this first. So we are using this RPA Challenger site. Okay. Once this site is open, then I need to download this Excel. Okay, so I just downloaded this Excel. So this is looks like this. Okay, all these details. And now what I need to do, for first name I need to add all these entries here, like John, and then I need to submit this for all those records. Okay,
What is this site, Shivam?
it's a RPA challenge.
So is it provided by MuleSoft or
No, no, no.
some
It's
random?
not. It's normal for all the RPA. Like whenever you are starting learning RPA for any of the product, like for MuleSoft or for UiPath, then you
Mhm.
can start using this for best
Okay.
practices. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So and
rpachallenge.com. Okay.
yes, and in this site, you have to make sure like all these data which is present in the Excel, you can only fill those data here. Let's say if I fill anything. Okay. So let me start this. Okay, it's a round one. I'm just showing you manual process. Okay, so it will not take any random thing. So this is for, I believe, for 10 round. So this is all our manual process is. So, so you can see like if I am adding only s in all the column, it's taking time for me. Okay, so it's round 6, 7, 8, 9, and then we have last. Okay, so you can see like in this certification, what it is saying, like the success rate is 0% because I haven't filled any correct values. Okay, so that's why this is showing like this. So we cannot fill anything. We just need to fill whatever present in this Excel for this. Okay, so go back to this bot. Okay, now what I am doing is like first of all I'm just 1 second. So this is our tool section. Okay, where you will see all the action needed for to perform the automation. So what all actions I use is first delete file. So what I have done is, if that particular challenge.xl is already present in my system, so first I am deleting that. Then I will open a Chrome, so it's like a web session. In this Chrome I will click to the download Excel. So if I open this, you can see this is my like Chrome. This is my screen for Chrome, and in this section we have this download. Okay, so I need to click this download. Then I will just pop up one message like Excel download complete, and this message is for only 5 seconds. Okay, then after this what we have done is, so once the Excel download is complete, we again we are opening again that Chrome session. We will start on click. So if you remember, so I one second, I start this click button, okay, to start all those things. Then we have Excel control loop. So all the Excel actions would be performed in this Excel session, okay. So you need to add all these detail, like what is your file name and where is the location for that file. Then inside this Excel session you can add Excel control loop. It's just a looping, but this is defined for the Excel. You need to give the name for your sheet name, okay. After that, this keystroke to web element, this action will enter all those details like phone number, email address, role in all those fields, okay. And how I selected this, let me just do one change, okay. So let's say, what is this one? uh, Phone number, okay, phone number. So we can open this, and if I click here, phone now, if I click here and then function plus F2, okay, so it will give you all those field details. So you can select this label phone and just okay. And what is the text value? So this pin button can give you all the previous action values. So once when I read this Excel and when I apply this Excel control loop, so from there I have the phone number, first name, last name, all these details. So I can just select this phone number and then okay. So these are all step, and once this is complete, then I'm clicking the submit button, okay. For button also, like you can just uh, like hover your mouse here and just function and F2. So it will give you in the right section, it will give you the button properties. You can just select that, okay. And here you can what click you need for that button. You need a single left click, double left click, so all these action you can perform from here, okay. Okay, after that I'm just taking the screenshot for that particular certificate, and then we have this message like process complete, okay. So let me just okay. And if I run this particular thing from here, like from this button, so it will run only this particular workflow, okay. So we have two workflows here. One is to download Excel from ERP, and then read that Excel and send to ERP. And if we run this from here, like it will run complete end-to-end process, okay. So let me just run that process. So you can see like our Excel is downloaded. Now it is started like automated process. Okay, so you can see like it's completed, and we have like 100% success rate, okay. And if I open that folder, so you can see this screenshot as well, which we perform in the last section, okay. So any question in this thing?
I hope we are good. Like you can continue for now. Or if
Okay,
anyone have any questions.
so this demo is particularly to read the Excel, to download the Excel, read the Excel and send to the ERP. Same thing, I have one more demo is for PDF. So one second, this one. So in this you can see like I have added some more actions like this gateway. So what I have done is let me show you my activity parameter, okay. So this
Uh,
file form, yeah.
Shivam, before continue the second demo, in the first demo, so let's say that website, right, Shivam? So
Hmm.
right now we have start button at the at some specific space. No, so if you change the browser, or if you change the or maybe they have changed the position of the start. So that start button can be anywhere in the possibilities. That start button can be anywhere on the screen, right? So
Yes.
that we can cover, right? That
Right.
that is, we can give that in in overall screen, wherever start button you can find it.
Yeah. So if you see this screen, so you can
Hmm.
see role in company is the first. If I refreshed it, this, then
Hmm.
you can change, like see the changes. Okay.
Correct, correct, correct.
Yeah. So we can do the same thing, like where is that? Excel.
So
So
you
like
got the
it's
point, right?
already, yeah, it's already a dynamic. So in this
Mm-hmm.
browser, wherever this start button, it will just find that start button and then do the process. It's not like a static thing, because if I submit this, you can see like every time these fields are changing.
Exactly, exactly. That's what my point. So the accuracy has to be, yeah. Correct, correct.
Yes. Okay. Then we have this one second, PDF one. Okay. So like what we are doing in this flow, the same thing we are doing. Like downloaded that Excel, we converted that Excel in PDF manually. After that, what we are doing is we are just sending the Slack notification. Okay. So in RPA, you can call the REST API as well. So this particular REST API will send the message to Slack, like RPA bot process is started. But only thing with this is like I cannot close this now.
Is this
One
a
second.
UI problem or
Yes, it's a UI problem. So
okay?
like our company RP developer already raised a ticket for this.
Okay.
For some of the component, we have little bit UI problems. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So for this Slack notification, we will just send an notification to Slack, like your process is started. Then we have this file check. So if the file is present in the location, then only we will go for the to read the file. Otherwise it will terminate with an error. Okay. So it's just like a if else condition. Okay. Then I have, like, I'm reading that PDF and converting that to the CSV file. So this is like my workflow for that. We are processing the same data same way, like we have all those keystroke elements. So if I open this, open browser, the same thing I have done, only thing here is like we are reading from the PDF. Okay. And then once this process is complete, I will again send a Slack notification, like this particular thing, your process is complete. Okay. So let me just open this part, so you can see this is for like yesterday.
Yeah, Shivam, Shivam.
Hmm.
One more thing I wanted to ask. Okay.
Mhm.
So when you read that CSV file or Excel sheet, right? So you're done with the first record. Now how
Yes.
that is moving to the second record or second sheet? You put something, the looping over there, right? So that looping
Yes.
is taking care of it, or
Yes. So Excel control loop is taking care of Excel, and for
Mhm.
PDF we need to do like a normal looping. Like it's a little bit manual thing, because for PDF
Mhm.
we don't have any looping process.
No, no, that's fine.
So,
In
yeah.
the first sheet, right, there'll be multiple records, correct? Because
Right. Right.
from one record you're sending data to one screen, right, and the second
Yes.
record will go to second screen. So that
Yes.
looping, that looping will take care of. Let's say in my Excel sheet, I have multiple sheets over there. So
Mhm.
that is also taken care by that looping.
Multiple sheets will not taken care by that looping. Let me just open that again, I will show you.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. Please, please.
Yeah. Okay. So let's say this is our Excel control loop. Okay. So if you
Hmm.
have multiple sheet, then you this is for sheet one. If you have second sheet, then you need to, like, after this completion, you need again one Excel control loop. to
Okay.
loop the to loop the second sheet.
So if my Excel sheet, if I'm not sure that how many sheets will be there, looping over the sheets is not controlled, right? That's what you're saying.
Yes, yes, yes.
So you need to give that number, way before. I mean, this many sheets will be there.
Yeah,
That's
so
what you're.
it's like just like it's you need to know all the seat,
Mhm.
whatever seats are there. If you increase the seat, then it will impact the automation process. Same
Mhm.
way, if there's any change in the UI, then it will
Mhm.
also impact our RPA automation process.
One more thing here, Shivam. So number of columns here, right? So and if those change, right? Let's say data error is there in the Excel sheet, that will be taken care here.
So data error, what does this means?
Let's say phone number is not at all there in Excel sheet. I'm expecting phone numbers. Phone number is not there in that Excel sheet. That will
So
be taken.
like we will
Oh,
like what
hmm.
we will do, we will just read that, and in this website we will just leave this part as empty. It
Oh,
will not throw an error.
okay. To handle that scenario, I mean, we need to write
Yes,
our custom
yes,
logic over there.
yes. We can do this like a custom logic to check whether the phone number is present or not. But if we check for this particular tool like element, so
Uh-huh.
in this we cannot check that.
Yeah, because why I'm asking this, Shivam, it's a valid point, right? Let's say the
Mhm.
phone number is a required field on your UI, and in your Excel sheet, phone number is not there. You're supposed to break that process, right?
Right, right.
Hmm. So,
Ashish, just I would like
yes.
to put my points here.
Yeah,
So,
please go ahead.
two questions. First one, which you asked about the Excel sheets. So, I have not worked with Mulesoft RPA, so not sure on that. But for the rest of the tools which I have worked upon, since you are curious to learn RPA, so that's why I'm telling my points here.
Hmm.
We have some actions there where we can get the Excel sheets in particular Excel. So, suppose, for example, in UiPath, we have an action named Get Excel Sheets.
Hmm.
So in that, what you will do is you will put your Excel worksheet name, workbook name, and in that, as an output, you will get all the Excel sheets which are present in that workbook. So you can put a loop on that particular variable. For example, you're getting a
Exactly.
list
That's what
from
I was
out.
looking for.
Okay. So you can put a loop on that particular list variable, and inside that loop, you can put this Excel control loop as in MuleSoft RPO, or suppose in UiPath you have some other action. So inside that loop, so as you asked your first question, like how to know, like whether to automate or what are the prerequisites you should know for learning RPA, right? So as
Hmm.
such, there are no prerequisites, but just for an example, if you are doing this process manually, right, what you will do is first you will check on how many sheets are there. Then in each sheet you will iterate through the data one by one, right? So in the same way you will logic your bot to do that. You will just go around each sheet, and then under each sheet you will go around each data. So it is as simple as that. It's just that we have to automate your logic, what you are thinking, to do it manually. Okay.
Hmm.
So we have actions there. It's just that we will have to make it dynamic instead of static.
Yeah, Shivani, and that point, I made one more point, right? So let's say phone number is a required field, and now
Yes,
you're not
yes.
getting phone number.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that.
So yeah, so
Hmm.
currently what Shivam is showing is a simple demo, but if you
Hmm.
are working in a live project,
Hmm.
there you will have to put your conditions. Suppose phone number is an necessary field there, you will have to put, otherwise you cannot proceed further. So you'll have
Hmm.
to put your condition, like if phone number is empty, you will have to throw an error, or you have to mark that particular data as failed, and then you move on to your next data. Otherwise you
Shivam.
just,
Yeah, yeah,
Mm.
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Sorry,
So in that,
Shivani, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
no, no, no
Go ahead.
problem. So in that case, like if you have some particular fields to be necessarily there, you will have to put your conditions there.
Shivam, can you just click on this web element phone number here? Can you just open that what
Okay.
exactly we're doing there? Yeah, first field you can. Anyway, you can pick anyone.
Yes.
Yeah. So here somewhere is there anything we can insert a script variable? Insert no. Here, Shivani, here I wanted to check, whether that data is coming from that field or not. Because within the loop, we are within the loop, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it will execute for multiple records, right?
Yes,
So
right.
let's say first record itself, I didn't find the phone number.
Okay.
So I want to fail that. I mean that process itself. I don't want to continue. So here is there any way to do that, or it will iterate all the records, and then it will what I
No,
mean
no,
I am.
no, not needed. Actually, as I said, I don't have experience on Mulesoft RPA, but for other tools, when you extract your data from Excel sheet, in
Mm-hmm.
that particular, suppose you're doing a loop on your data table, okay, on the first data. So whenever you're
Mm.
after you have your first data row, before proceeding to enter it in the rpachallenge.com or any website, you check whether the required details are there or not, and if it is there only, then you proceed to go on to your rpachallenge.com and enter. Otherwise, you just break from there and move to next data row.
Oh, so you are saying that once you read the file, you validate the file first.
Yeah, you validate the date each data row first, because suppose you have 10 data row, 10 records in your Excel sheet, and suppose the third record does not have phone number in that.
It's not optimized way, right? Then it's your complexity of if you calculate the complexity, it will n square, right? Instead of linear, it will be n square. Correct.
Yeah,
You're validating first, and then you're going inside the process again. You're looping over those records,
yeah,
right?
but suppose 9 records already have the valid data, and only one
Hmm.
of the record does not have data. So it is not feasible to just stop the process, right? You anyways have to enter rest of the 9 records in the URL, right? So that's why.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. Maybe we can continue the discussion. Yeah, Shivam, go ahead, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so where is that PDF extract? Okay, so I'm just running this process. So it's doing the same thing, only reading the PDF. And additional thing is like sending the notification to the Slack using the REST APIs. Okay, so let me just run this process first.
Yeah. Meanwhile, it's running, right? Shivam, do we have any approval kind of flow also to show, or you didn't plan that one? Just curious to ask.
Approval flow means
A user task, right? You wanted to send something for the approval.
no, no, I don't have that in demo.
Okay, okay. Maybe we can discuss that offline.
Yes,
So user
no,
task will take care of approving something, right? That, if I'm
yes,
not wrong, correct?
yes.
Okay.
Like if I add one user task here, then once this page is open, then it will like bot will stop till the user do the approval or whatever action they need to do. After that, bot will continue.
Mm-hmm.
So let me open the Slack thing so you can see this like RP bot process. These are the notification which I have set up, and then one second, then we have this RPA bot process is complete. So that's all from my side. So Asis, if you have any other question, and everyone, if you have any question, we can like have a discussion something, because I'm also learning this RPA. So it's good like we have the some RPA developers also, which are like it's a very interacting session.
No, no, that's fine, Shivam. You did a fantastic job, man. Nothing question over there. But what I mean, I'm thinking in perspective of architect
Right.
level, right? Where I need to know the how the RPA really works, right? Architecture of the RPA. So
Correct.
that's where I mean, I don't expect that in this session, okay? But my
Yeah.
way of looking at RPA is when you talk to your client, right? They will be expecting a lot more than this. They will
Correct.
think that,
Correct.
okay, how the data will be secured when the RPA is processing the things, right? Because bot will be running somewhere else. Whether bot is taking that data on that server, how that data is, somebody is looking at that data or something is getting recorded or not. These kind of questions will come from the clients, right?
Correct.
So
Correct.
anyway, but thanks for all that information, Chiran. Thank you.
Thank you, Ashish.
Shivam, anyways, you did great. It didn't seem like you were doing that for the first time.
Is it your first session, Shivam?
Yes.
Okay, then you are booked for
I,
Coimbatore meetup.
I recently became the Mulesoft mentor. So and
Awesome.
Masum is
Congratulations.
yeah,
Hmm.
Masum is Noida meetup leader. So
Hmm.
like we are working on the same project. So she forced me like please do one meetup session. So that's why I started learning this RPA and all these demo things.
So
I
that's why
can
I said you are booked for Coimbatore next month.
See,
Okay.
now you're getting offers.
That's how we need to promote, right? These are our guys. So
Yeah.
who else?
I
You
was
know,
I was the
I'm
forcing him from last like 1 month or something. No, please give. These are the topics. Find
Yeah,
anything
I,
out there.
I was busy with all Mulesoft projects. Now I'm getting RPA projects also. So I thought of setting up proper team and all that, right? So I saw this first meetup. So let's say I thought like maybe these are episode guys only. So let me go and you know trouble those guys.
Then take us to that project too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Soon you'll be there. Mm. Okay.
Uh,
Thank you,
thank you
Shivam.
so much,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Thank
everyone.
you.
Thank you, Shivam. And if you guys have any doubts, you can just email us. You can LinkedIn us. We have the same email IDs and we have the LinkedIn's. I'll just ping my email also. If you have any questions further, we can just continue over that. And maybe I'll just give the LinkedIn of Shivam also. If you guys have any questions or anything, you can just directly contact or reach out to him.
Shivam, just one question here for like how this bot is invoked in MuleSoft. Like suppose like if there is a simple flow in MuleSoft and there is a bot, this bot already developed in MuleSoft RPA, then how it is invoked in MuleSoft? Is there any like a REST endpoint or like or it, it, it works through a scheduler or how is it?
Frankly speaking, like I haven't integrated the MuleSoft with this bot, but yes, I will try that and will get back to you, Ankit. Okay,
Oh,
because
sure.
right now I just do this RPA part, but
Okay.
once I will do some integration between our MuleSoft API and this automation process, then I will surely get back to you. Okay.
So this is run. I assume this is run as per the schedule, right? There must be a scheduler, RPA scheduler, or any external scheduler that invokes this bot, right?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay, so any more? Any else? Okay, then I hope we can close for the day. And if you guys have any doubts, you can reach out to again Shivam for that matter. I'm just giving his LinkedIn on the chat. If you guys have any questions, anything, you can just directly contact with him.
and Shivam, like, do you have any references to learn this
Yes.
MuleSoft
In this,
RPA?
yeah, in this sheet, I have add all those references linked. So in this slide, so Masum, I believe this will present in that meetup page,
Uh,
right?
can you just share the links? Slides won't be present, but recording would be there.
Okay, let me just share all those links. Okay, and one more is a step by step to create your first bot. Let me share that also.
Hey, thanks for the session. I need to drop off.
Okay.
Thank you.
That's great. That would help.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay. Okay, then thank you all. We can drop off, Masum, right?
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you, Shivam, for stepping in.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys. Bye.